Hafiz Saeed's house arrest will be set aside if Pakistan government does not submit evidence against him. A top court here has now warned about this. Saeed, the Jamaat-ud-Dawa chief, is under house arrest since the 31st of January. The Lahore High Court yesterday heard a plea against his detention. The Interior Secretary was supposed to appear before the court along with complete record of the case related to his detention along with 4 others. Irked by the absence of the Interior Secretary during the proceedings, the Lahore High Court has observed that no citizen can be detained for an extended period on the basis of mere press clippings. So that is the statement coming from the Interior Secretary. So this raises several questions. In the first place, of course, whether Hafiz Saeed's house arrest was just a sham. And now this latest information that is coming in means that he could be a free man. Srinjoy Chaudhary joining us on the phone line. Srinjoy, what do you make of this latest input that is coming in from the Pakistan's Interior Ministry?
Yes, very clearly. This is a clear policy of the Pakistan government. The courts cannot do anything unless you give him the information. Unless you give the judge the information, the judge is bound to say that, look, we have no choice, we have to let him go because we are not getting any evidence. So what Pakistan is doing is part of a clear strategy. It basically means let's not part with the information on Hafiz Saeed. So if we don't give the information on Hafiz Saeed, the fact that he's a terrorist, the fact that he's responsible for 26/11, the fact that he is responsible for numerous attacks, not to speak for all the inflammatory things he's been saying over the years, if that information is not given to the court in black and white, very, very clearly the court has no choice but to let him go. That is precisely the policy and the strategy the Pakistan government has been following over a while. And it's not just with Hafiz Saeed. It happened with Naqvi. It happened with other terrorists. The idea is very, very clearly that they are strategic assets of the Pakistan government. Whether it's Naqvi, whether it's Hafiz Saeed, whether it's other people like Maulana Masood Azhar. So the idea is to protect them. If they are under house arrest, the best thing they can do, the Pakistan can do, is to actually let them go. And that is the process the Pakistan government is following, despite all the international efforts to stop Pakistan from doing that.
Right, because the Lahore High Court has made it very clear, Srinjoy, that all that has been submitted in the name of evidence are quote-unquote press clippings, and a case cannot be made against Hafiz Saeed for a continued house arrest merely on the basis of that, and courts operate on evidence. So clearly the intent of the Pak government here, like you said, is questionable, whether this house arrest itself was just a smokescreen in the first place.
Yes, that's exactly the point. See, the Pakistan government was under pressure. So what could Pakistan do under the circumstances? The worst it could do to Hafiz Saeed, because it was a strategic asset. He was a strategic asset. The LET is a strategic asset of the Pakistan government, is to ensure that he is under arrest of some kind. And what is the nicest thing you can do to Hafiz Saeed if you have to arrest him? Put him under house arrest. That is exactly what was done to Hafiz Saeed. And now even that is being considered too elaborate. So Pakistan has decided, okay, if we have to give evidence to the High Court in Lahore, let's give a whole bunch of press clippings.
Well,
so if you give a whole bunch of press clippings,
on hardened terrorists, on internationally declared terrorists, Hafiz Saeed, of course, being the mastermind of 26/11, that is the approach and the attitude which is evident now. Lack of evidence, and therefore he perhaps may now be let off even from house arrest. Srinjoy, thanks for joining us.